Hi, America's Dice, and thanks for watching. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about soldering 14 karat gold wire onto sterling silver. Now when you add wire embellishments, it's a little bit trickier because, you know, wire's all different sizes and some of it's very, very thin. And so I have a 20 karat, I have a 20 gauge 14 karat wire right here. And I want to add all these little wires to this sterling silver pendant that I'm making. So I'm going to sweat solder, easy silver solder onto this gold wire right here. And it's because it'll be fast and I want to keep as little bit of heat off that gold as I can. So let me get it set up really quick. I did a previous video on how to sweat solder, and you can watch that on YouTube at Halstead Bead. And I'm just going to continue that on working on the same piece in this part. So I'm going to use Sparix flux. We carry it here. And I have easy silver solder pallion chips. And I just want to grab one. So I've put some flux on here, some Sparix on my brush. And I'm just going to brush that on there. It's the easiest way to add pallion chips to wire. And so I'll put that aside and then I'll heat it up. Now I have a tiny torch tip on here. I'm using an acetylene Smith torch. And I've got the smallest tip on here. And as soon as that solder melts, I want to pull it off because I'm then going to attach it to the sterling silver. I'm going to solder it once again when it flows onto the sterling silver blank. So I'm going to go ahead and heat it up. And I'm going to go very slowly. And there, the silver solder attached to that. So I'm going to put it off to the side here. And this one I'm going to use the third hand, and give me just a second. Okay, now this is a sterling silver blank, as I said, and it's got a 14 karat gold round blank on top of it. And I did that one in medium solder, and now the wire I'm going to do in easy solder, so this should not reflow at all. I'm going to go ahead and flux this and flux the 5 little wires down there. Now I'm going to reheat this piece, and this time I'm going to go from the bottom because I don't want to put heat up there on the top. So I'm still going to keep my little torch on, the little torch tip on. Even though this is a bigger piece, it should be fine. Now this time I'm going to let the solder completely flow instead of just melt. Have your pick ready in case you have to make any adjustments. Now, solder always flows towards the heat source, so what I'm doing is I'm pulling it all downwards so that it will bond with the sterling silver. And 14 karat gold embellishments are really nice to have on your piece. They really make it pop. Okay, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.